Afternoon all, or I should say morning all. I'm just going to try a little experiment. I've just wedged my phone on the headrest and I'm just going to try to take you on a little drive as I drive home. Now I'll just point a few things out as we go. So you see now I've got the car ready to go. We've done all our precautions, we've done our right shoulder checks. I'm not going to give a full briefing, it's just literally to talk through a few things as we approach. Just to give you a few little pointers and hopefully help you. So now we're going to turn right at the end of this road. And you see it's a T-junction, we've got the hazard lines on the approach and give way lines. Straight into first gear, ready to go. I'm looking from the right. Remember, traffic from the right will come first, then looking left. I'm turning right again at the end, so we'll do our mirrors first. Right signal. You see now, this is going to slow the car down. So you see now, this corner is quite open. And what I mean by open is that we've got quite a good view on the approach. So we don't need to come to a stop. So again, I'm doing observation right and left. Keep an eye on this pedestrian on the left. Try to listen to the way that we're changing gear. We're not pushing the car too hard in each gear. And we're taking the next road on the left. We've done our mirrors. I've got a left signal. So here, quite an open corner. You see by the angle, it's not a sharp right angle corner, so gear 2 is quite good. That's a nice gentle steer, looking into your corner. At the end of this road, we're turning right, so now we can slow the car down again. We can see it's pretty open to the left, but because of the van, it closes our view down. So here, I'm just going to roll it down in low speed, slipping it into gear 1. I don't know if you can see there's a fence to the right which does restrict our view. So I'm going to let the car slowly creep forwards. As I creep forwards, I'm starting to steer the car to the right. Then we're turning left at the end of this road. So we're going to mirror again, left signal. Just going to slow the car again, a little bit over than what I would do normally. But you can see now the curb does bend round to the left. So for a left turn, I'm just going to push the car into that left corner. And what that will do, it gives you a much better position for your left turn. You can see how little I've actually turned the wheel because I've done most of the work before we got there. Speed limit down this road, you should know, it's a 30. Is it safe to do 30? Probably not. You see now we've got all these vehicles on the left, so with our position I'm going to move the car over very early to increase my view around these parked vehicles. I've lowered the speed, so I've lowered the gear to compensate, which gives us a little bit of power to drive it through. Here, we're committed, we've got to go. We can't just stop in the middle of the road. So it's up to that driver to wait for us. So we're turning right at the end of this road. We've done our mirrors and a right signal. Corner's open, I've checked to the right, to the left, we're good to go. One of the things that comes up quite a lot, which is really out of date, is the way that a lot of drivers approach junctions with their gears. What they tend to do is go down the gears one by one, or they change gear needlessly. So here we've got to go round to the left, there's nowhere to go. I'm looking to the right, the corner's open. I'm going to leave it in gear 3, we don't need to change gear. With this left roundabout, going to look to the right, it's clear, I'm leaving it in gear 3, no need to change gear. You don't always have to go down to gear 2. The speed limit is 40, so you're using gear 3 to build that speed up, and here you can go straight to gear 5. You don't have to go from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. You can block change, which is a lot smoother, and also it's a lot less wear and tear on your car. And also because you're doing fewer gear changes, you've got both hands on the wheel for longer. So for every gear change you do, you think about it, you're taking one hand off the wheel. Less control. red car on the right there, but we're going to get there before him, so I've done a 53rd and roll the car round onto the roundabout, and left signal to leave, left mirror, then gently gas, drive it away. We're keeping the car rolling really, really nicely, leaving it in gear 3 to build our speed up, then we can take it into gear 4 or 5, depending on the circumstances. I've kept it in gear 4 because we know full well looking ahead we do need to slow the car down again. But we're going to turn left at this roundabout, so again I've mirrored, left signal. All I'm doing now is braking my speed down because we've got no view to the right. Let's concentrate on braking. I'm looking to the right now. One gear, drive the car away. Now we're turning left. So looking into the corner, just a nice gentle steer. We don't need to tug the wheel. Straighten the car up, then we'll pull up on the left and use our mirrors to stop on the left. And we make our car safe. So I'm going to turn the car off before I touch the phone.